and welcome back to the hunt.
The hunt for HQ.
Quiver.
On the Hilton Quiver hunt.
We need to get them quick, because the more we leave them, the more enchants they get.
I think it might be this way. We might have to dig.
That'll be frustrating.
So tense.
Oh, this looks... Oh, this is back to the gravel pile that we came in on.
Oh, gold.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, they're definitely getting enchanted.
I sent one on the other side of the...
Yeah. This is 100% the way. I'll let you go first, Jamie, because you got the menacing armor.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Hunter was saying by Sugar.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
Jake's...
Jake's
away.
separate.
Oh, Zombies on me. Zombies on me. He has a bow.
I got Quackens.
Got Zombie.
I'm low though. I'm low.
Me too. Oh, yep.
Back out.
He hurts,
Kirby.
he hurts.
There's a gap.
Oh, Jake got me. He's on 10%.
Oh, where is he? He's there.
Finally do more shows here. Really? It's been like vacant forever. They get like... Something cool here with Smash Mouth. How you doing, brother? I'm doing good. Nice to see you. Good to see you. Now, last release was Magic, and I know you've been doing a big push for the big tour that you just did.
Yeah, you know, we put that out kind of ourselves, you know, just to get something going. We're coming up on our 20-year anniversary, and we're going to do like a reunion show.
Very cool.
Greg and stuff like that, but it's pretty much just that. You know, we're super happy right now with Jason. We've got Jason Sutter on drums, who was actually a band member one time, back in the band. And then a guy named Sean Horowitz on guitar, who's just, you'd think he came out of Greg's womb. Yeah, I mean, they play exactly alike, they sound exactly alike. They kind of look alike in a weird way, and and Sean is just a student of the game. So the band, we were sound checking tonight, and Jason was just like unstoppable, on fire, and everybody's taking it a lot more serious than we used to. You know, everybody's pretty much clean and sober and not going out getting fucked up anymore, and excuse my language, and you know, just taking it serious and singing better than ever, playing better than ever, and just enjoying the shows. I mean, we were fucking around in soundcheck, and we were doing Padrino. We hadn't played it in, I don't know, 5 years. First time through, it was like, okay, this is getting pretty fun. It's getting pretty easy. So, because everybody did their homework prior to getting into this whole tour thing, you know, we had a gentleman named Mike Krampus on guitar, and a guy named Randy Cook, and you know, they were just too much prima donnas for me, and they didn't really have the versatility that the band needed, because our music jumps from everywhere. You know, it goes from punk to ska to, you know, it's just it's all over the place, and it really takes a certain type of musician to be able to kind of play that style. And luckily with Jason, you know, he can play anything. And Sean surprisingly blew my mind tonight, going into Padrino, which is one of the hardest songs to play, the intro, and Greg wrote the part, and it was like, if I closed my eyes, honestly, it was Greg standing there, and then we played it without Paul, because Paul, our bass player's Canadian family, was in town or somewhere. I think it was his excuse to go get a Jack Daniels, because he walked out with a Jack in his hand. And then we played it with Paul, and it turned out great. Somebody's walking on here now. So hold on one second here.
So you're saying that's this lineup you have now, it seems like you're the happiest that you've been in quite some time.
Oh, totally. I mean, playing shows now is, I call it easy peasy. That's my new phrase for the year, because it's just so much fun. You know, I was bored. I got to the point where I wanted to walk away from the band. I was just, you know, all these years, we're coming up on 20 years as a signed band, 24 as being together, and it's a special time, you know. And I've reached out to Greg and reached out to Micale and they both really want to, you know, do something and get together and do a show locally. And you never know, but right now I wouldn't change it for nothing. I mean, this lineup right now is just, we have a good time together. There's no drama. It got to the point to where you could feel the tension on stage. You can cut it with a knife, and it just, that's when rock and roll's not fun. You know, you don't talk. You know, for instance, you know, I'm great friends with Sammy Hagar, and I'm a huge Van Halen fan, and great friends with Michael Anthony, and I'd go see those guys in concerts, and you know, it got to the point where they'd have separate tour managers, separate management. They'd be on separate sides of the arena. They don't even look at each other. Even on stage, Eddie's mic and Michael Anthony's mics are pointed out the opposite direction. They won't even conversate. And Sammy and Eddie, you know, it was all for the money. You know, I had heard, and don't quote me on this, but whatever, I had heard it, you know, when they brought Sammy back in, it was to help another band member out, family member, I won't say, and it was a big payday. But when they did bring Sammy back, they didn't want Michael back, and Sammy said, "Well, I'm not doing it." And Sammy and Michael are like that, you know, and that's how it should be. That's how a band should be, and that's why he's been around so long, you know. And for me, you know, I just want to have a good time. You know, we've been blessed enough to be able to do this for a living, and you know, if you're going to fight over money and a bunch of bullshit like that, and you know, wives and other people getting involved in your business and trying to tell you how to run your business, it just takes the fun out of it. And now we're at a point now, it's like you got guys that are just like, are you kidding me? We get to do this for a living. We get to go out and sit around I've been on my computer all day looking at furniture. What the fuck? I'm trying to furnish a new house, and you know, and dealing with ex-girlfriends that hate me. So it can't get any better than that, you know. And I'm trying to find some pussy tonight. I don't even know what's going to happen. So, but it's fun. I mean, it is, you know, and we're looking forward to making the record. We're deciding on what to do right now. We're at a point right now where, do we put, we have enough material, incredible material, for a double record.
Oh wow.
We also have an incredible amount of shows that would be an amazing live record. Straight off the board, running through nothing. I had heard it. Our front of house guy, Eddie Kaipo, who was with us for a long time, for years, we did a show in South Dakota, and he goes, listen to this. And I don't ever watch myself on TV. We played Letterman, I don't know, 5-6 times. We played Leno more than probably any other artist, and I've never seen one episode. I'm not that guy. I don't read articles, stuff like that. That's not my thing. And I was in the back of the bus, and they were listening to it, and I go, what CD do you have on? And I literally was like, they're like, dude, this was today. And it was weird because soundcheck was the worst fucking soundcheck on the planet Earth. I was throwing shit, and I was like, fuck this shit, let's just play this shit. I was tired, you know, we've been on a run, and it was just boom. And those are the best shows. It's the shows when you're the most pissed or you're the most exhausted that really come out the best. And but you know, with the old lineup and the original lineup, you know, Greg and I started out as brothers. We formed this band together. You know, there's a bond that'll, you know, I would take a bullet for that guy tomorrow. You know, I would jump in front of a truck for a second, and then I'd push him in front of it, you know, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, I love him that much, and does it hurt sometimes? Yeah, not to have him around. Yeah, but at the same time, am I at a place where band-wise, show-wise, it's just fun, and that's how it should be, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's missing out on a lot, and I think he knows I know that, because I get little hints here and there. Paul, my bass player, and Greg are very, very close, and they probably talk more than I know. But Paul, you know, usually comes around and says, "Oh, Greg called me 3 in the morning, hammered, and you know, crying in soup, listening to Smash Mouth music, and misses the band, misses the guys." But there are legal situations, things like that happen within bands, and you know, unfortunately, I wish that didn't or wasn't part of this whole thing. It didn't start out that way, and it shouldn't end up that way. And hopefully, you know, we can work our differences out and at least go do a few shows together and have some fun. But you know, this band right now, we did the summer tour with Sugar Ray and Vertical Horizon, Fastball, Jim Blossoms. And, you know, we headlined the thing. It was the Under the Sun. They tried it last year. It was called Summerland with Everclear. And, you know, Art's just the biggest douchebag on the planet. The guy couldn't sing to save his life. And I'll say that right here to him. I can't stand the motherfucker. And they ended up calling it Bummerland instead of Summerland. And so Mark came to me that year, and I turned it down. I wouldn't tour with him. I said I can't. And I'm not even friends with Art to the point to where I hang out with the guy. I just don't like his energy. You know, I'm more about that kind of guy. And this tour was fantastic. The shows from the first night were in, I want to say Albuquerque. You know, you just knew it.
Right.
We probably had one bad apple in the whole bunch, and it wasn't even a band member. It was just a crew guy that wasn't a bad guy. He just wasn't up to speed as an older guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just amazing. So we're taking that next year again, and Mark and I are actually doing a side project coming up. I can't say, I wish I could, but we just started rehearsals for that. It's just Mark and I and a whole separate band. It's going to be kind of a Vegas-y type thing. We're going to do, not in Vegas, well maybe, but it's basically the 2 lead singers thing, you know.
Very cool.
Yeah, kind of a cool banter thing. Mark and I we're real fun together on stage, and we want to do something different for a minute, you know. And I've been working, of all things, people always freak out and laugh, but I've been working on a country record for like 4 years and 4.5 years, and just finished recording with that, and got great people on it. Darius Rucker, Jamie Johnson's on it, and a lot of great guys on the record. So worked really hard on that, and we're just getting ready to mix the first single. And it's just something I've been wanting to do. You know, this music allows you to do these things, and you know, it was my manager came to me about 6 years ago. He's like, "Dude, you love country music. You always have. I know it's, you know, and now it's just becoming the common thing, but, you know," he's like, "make a fucking record." Because you're going through all this shit internally, you know, divorce-wise, stuff like that, which that's all in the past, but let it all out and make a record. And it was some of the most fun I've had in a long time. You know, I just got back from Nashville the other day. Moved there off and on twice, and made a lot of good friends over there. Was surprised how many country artists I have as fans too. So that made it a lot easier to be brought into the scene, because it is really a true fact. If you're not brought into the scene, there's a big old fucking cowboy boot sticking up your ass going, "Get the fuck out of here." And I've seen it happen, and I actually thought it was going to happen to me one time. And I had to clear the air on that one real quick. It was just a misunderstanding, but it's been fun, you know. So going out and doing these little small club runs after this big summer tour, we like it. It's just, it's fun to get your feet wet, kind of go out and play these small little crowds and just, it's more punk rock for us,
Right.
And then, because the year's slowing down, we just got back from Manila, we were in Australia, we were in Okinawa, Romania. We're doing a lot of, for some reason, we're going international everywhere. And then
Costa Rica as well.
Costa Rica, that's easy peasy. 5 songs in and out.
Right.
5 days, 5 songs. Right? You can't beat that.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah. Oh wow, what's that? Oh, that's what I used to drink.
It's my water.
That's what I used to
I keep it
drink.
in pocket bottle.
That's what sucks about being sober. Fuck.
Right.
Well, the
right.
shows are better. So's my liver and my kidney, but no, it's been great. So we're looking forward to getting up there tonight and playing. Last night we played and we just went to a little banter thing too, and I don't know. It just seems like we're just having, it's just funner now. We're just having a good time, and the year's rounding out, and but we haven't been this busy this time of year in about 6-7 years. So I don't know what's going on. I think it's just the time of the mouth right now. This time it's just our era of music's making a big turnaround. And going back to what we were talking about earlier up front, we're just not sure what we're going to do. We're going to put out a record with songs we've done that we just had too many to pick from.
Right.
And I'll say this about Greg, he's one of the best songwriters in the business, and he doesn't write anything less than a B+, so it's tough to choose. It's a very good thing to have when you have to pick. It's like working on a country record. You really don't get bad songs. And otherwise we're going to do a complete cover record.
I was going to say that's one thing that you guys are obviously very hit songs, but the covers that you do are better than the originals.
And that's funny you say that, because I never thought that would ever happen. And the way that came about, it was just ironically, when we first started, we did a song called Every Word Means No, and it was one of Greg's favorites. And I couldn't even probably sing at the time. I was just a fucking rapper, I was like, I wanted to be a rock. I always wanted to be Elvis or David Lee Roth. I said, fuck it, fuck rap. I hate it. Snoop Dogg's here. I'm done. I'm going to go form a rock band. And, when we started doing that kind of stuff, but it was when Tom Wally, who signed us from Mischevous, came in the studio and basically said, stop the record. And Eric Valentine has done all of our big records. It's like, well, fuck you. We're on the last song. We're done. We're mixing. No, you got to do this song called "I'm a Believer." Nope. Okay, fuck it. Finally, we did it. First time through, it was literally okay. There's something going on here, and we really have been fortunate for some reason. But it's not just Smash Mouth. It's a collective thing with Eric, with Greg, with Michael and Paul and all of us. It takes all of us to make these covers, and I would say better. We've resurrected a few careers, put it that way.
Yeah, definitely.
And which isn't a bad thing, But so we've been talking about that, maybe doing just a complete cover record of all covers of songs we haven't done, and so we'll see. We've got good options. It's either going to be a live record, it's either going to be a cover record, or it's going to be an original record. So, but we're just going to finish the year out, and we all have our own little projects, and everybody's got families now. So, take a few months off, and then jump right back into it. So, I got to go play. Thank you guys for having me.
Real quick, for those that want to follow up and see the tours, see everything like that, what's the best way for your fans to?
Well, the best way to check us out is go on smashmouth.com or go onto our Facebook, and you can also go on my personal page. You can also Twitter me at Steve Harwell #1, and check us out and just kind of follow us to see what's going on. We're updating all the time. The new website's getting updated right now for next year, and just keep an eye out. You'll hear about us. We'll be jumping in and out of every town possible.
Very cool.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.